Kevin, before we let you go, the news item I think that people are talking about, that people are very interested in today, is this video surfacing of Draymond Green. I'm curious what your reaction is as a current player to that video of Draymond punching Jordan Poole.
I mean, my first reaction is, how does that get out? First and foremost, I mean, that is something that should definitely stay internal. I know that Steve Kerr and Bob Myers and ownership, everybody is probably thinking the same thing right now, is how does that not stay in-house? How do we not, just keep that within our group that we have? But, Draymond is a very, for lack of a better term, spirited guy. We all know that, right? Jordan Poole has game. They want to talk. They're a team that just came off of winning the finals. They're feeling good. But again, I just feel like it never has to come to a point. And this happens, don't get me wrong, way more than you think it does. Scuffles when in practice, stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and stuff that gets broken up. But I just think it never needs to come to a point where a man's hands are down and you snuff the guy, you get a sucker punch in. But I know Draymond wishes that he could have that back. I know Jordan is a good dude. Draymond is somebody I've got to know very, very well. So again, I know that both those guys, the intention there was, I think initially to get the next man to be quiet, obviously, for that's like layman's terms. But I think those guys could both have that moment back that they would. But again, I just think that was, yes, wrong, definitely something that you never want to see, especially, with guys. Listen, this is training camp. Guys are competing for spots. Guys are, getting ready to make another championship type of run. But, for me, I need to get a little bit more context on what happened. But again, I just never think it needs to get to that point. I think, if something's going to be said, you handle it like man, and you don't need to hit a guy when his hands are down.
I completely agree with Kevin Love. So many people were trying to say this was your regular practice fight and it happens all the time. But most fights include both guys getting shots in, a crowd forms, and then it's broken up from there. Draymond completely punched him when his hands were down. I don't even think Jordan Poole wanted it to get to that point. He was just trying to push Draymond away because Draymond got in his face after they were talking trash. Jordan was not the instigator here, and that's why it's not your typical practice fight. The only incident that comes close is the Michael Jordan-Steve Kerr thing. MJ apologized, and we didn't think he was right for it, but that's over and done with. That happened years ago. People have moved on. This just happened, and we haven't heard anything from Draymond. I know he apologized to the team, but it'd be nice if he had something public to say since the video was released. But let me know in the comments, do you guys agree with Kevin Love? And leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more NBA content just like this, and I will see you in the next upload.